Hey everyone, Too Tall Tina here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to this tutorial in The Sims 4. Today I am going to show you how I make this functioning spiral staircase that you can see my sim walking down right now. It is very detailed. So there's going to be a lot of steps, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I am on this lot here. I just want to show you. I did do like half of a whole build. I mean, the facade's not great, but yeah. So as you can see, this is my base floor level with a platform up and then a platform before the spiral staircase begins. So I will show you how I achieve this into a functioning spiral staircase. Let's go ahead and get into build mode. It'll like just started snowing when I was playtesting everything. Get some really nice bright lights so you can see everything. So the first thing that I'm gonna do as I get started, is there a random floor piece up here? I don't know why I always have random floor pieces everywhere. Okay, so the first thing that I need to do is I'm going to build an octagonal room. And unfortunately that octagonal room does have to be 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 all the way around. This is the smallest size that you are able to make it. Unfortunately right now we cannot make this any smaller. I'm so sorry. Let me go down. Now the next step is very important. When you are here at this stage, you must click on this room, go up a level, click on this yellow line, and remove ceiling. If you do not do that, your stairs will not be functional. You must remove the ceiling at this stage. The sledgehammer tool later on will not work in order to make these stairs functional. Please, if you hear nothing else, you remove the ceiling before you start to section off the room. Okay, so I know in my last video I'd made some sort of really crazy weird shaped stairs. I don't know why I did it that way instead of just doing it obviously the simplest way, which is dividing the room in half again. Am I up an extra level? I'm doing a good job already. Divide in half again, and then in quarters. And there you go. Piece of pie. Awesome. Now, it does not matter which room you start with, because every single room has a horizontal side and a vertical side that you'll be able to attach stairs to later on in one of the very last steps. So I'm just going to go ahead and start right here, and I'm going to raise this platform all the way up to the highest it will go. And then I will move to the next one, raise that one up to the highest that it will go, and drop it once. And I'm going to continue this pattern all the way around. So this one will drop 2 times, this one will drop 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. Okay, so all of our platforms are raised up to their proper levels. You can delete these inner walls now, or you can save it for later. That part does not matter, but I would leave these exterior walls up for now. Otherwise, you will be redrawing a ton of walls. Okay, so the next step is also very simple, very easy to do. I'm going to create a second room that somehow connects to this piece. This is my lowest piece right now. So I'm just going to draw some walls out. I'm not going for anything really fancy right now because this is just to demonstrate and show you how this works. But now I have another room, and in this room I'm going to raise this up to just beneath where that room is. Oh, I raised it way too high. Let's take it down. There we go. Now this room right here, you don't have to worry about removing the ceiling because this room is still tall enough for your sim to walk around. Like if I put this wall back here, I can make this as large or as small as I want. As you can see over here, I just did like a little desk area and it's still very much usable. I will say, however, that if you decide to do a kitchen up here, you will not be able to do upper cabinets because there's not enough space in between the top of the countertop and the bottom of the cabinet. So I would not necessarily put a kitchen up here unless you are not using upper shelves. Anyways, back to over here. I'm then going to create a room around the rest of this spiral staircase. But that one I'm going to go ahead and leave at the base level so that my Sims can walk in here and everything is going to be awesome. Now from here, when I go up to the second story, I can't just take the room tool and create a room because that will make a floor over the top of these stairs. And unfortunately, there is no way of being able to get rid of that floor and making your spiral staircase functional. So do not use the room tool. What you must do is draw your walls. That's not where the wall goes. Draw your walls. But at the end, leave a single piece. Draw a wall off to the side. Grab it and put it into place. So now I have a complete room, but no ceiling has been built. So we do still have to build a ceiling. For this, you can use the tool or the room tool. Just build a small square in one corner, go up a level and take the flat foundation piece to place on top of, come on, on top of that square and drag all the way across. This will not damage your spiral staircase at all, and it gives it interior lighting. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some lights so that we can see what I am doing. I'm going to put one here in the middle and some lights down here. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of these interior walls. There we go, so now I have my spiral that starts from a raised platform. Now, some things to keep in mind. This is tall enough for your sim to be able to get up, and I can very easily go in, grab some stairs, whoop, of course I said very easily, and it's like, no, not very easily. I'm going to go in grab some stairs. And place them down. So I can create whatever I want on this base level, whatever I want up here. I'll show you how to get rid of that in a second. My Sims will be able to walk all the way up here, but in order for them to be able to step from this top platform onto the second floor, there must be a single stair. That's why it does not matter which one you start with, because you can put a stair here, a stair here, a stair here, a stair here. Plenty of places for you to put your stairs. Now, some other things to keep in mind. If I wanted to place fencing all the way around this room here, I cannot close it off. So let me go ahead and show you what I mean by that. So normally if you were to put a staircase and you wanted to be able to delete parts of the top flooring, you would just close off the staircase. But if I close off the staircase, it makes it no longer functional. Let me go ahead and show you that. Let me get a door because I've not put in a door yet. And go into live mode. Oh, something happened to my staircase. That happens sometimes. I normally save staircases for last with this method, because they can be a bit finicky. So my Sim can come in here. No problem. My Sim can stand up here. No problem. My Sim can get to this top step. No problem. Well, that has decided to work, but I will show you a workaround in case that does not work for you. Instead of placing this one singular fence piece, I can see down at the bottom it's going to delete the stairs again. Stairs are weird. Instead of placing it on that piece right there, if I take my stairs and I put them so that they're actually on the foundation, or on the platform, this will also work. But those are your functional spiral staircases, and you can use them in any way that you'd like. Oh, one last note. As you can see, there's no wall here. If I were to place a wall, it would delete my stairs. And I have to have a stair there for my Sim to be able to step from the platform onto the second story. So no matter what, I am not able to place a wall here, and that goes for half walls. Whoop. Let me get a half wall we can see. Does it not go for half walls? That's my first time actually attempting with the half wall. Let me make sure my Sim can still walk down the stairs, because we've just come up with a new thing. Well, would you look at that? So you can still use half walls underneath the stairs. That's fun. Okay. I learn new things about this method every time I do it. So as I said, some really important things to keep in mind. Make sure as you start to build this octagonal room, the very first thing that you need to do is to delete the ceiling so that this part remains open. You must also wait to place your stairs because they will delete themselves. And you cannot use the room tool to close off this entire part. You do need to use that trick where you place a single wall and fill in the gap. but you can feel free to decorate these however you want. If you do have any issues, you can also hit me up on Twitter or comment down below. We have found a few little bugs. Normally they are all fixed by doing things like, if I grab this is its own room, and I go upstairs and I can build a ceiling and then remove the ceiling. And while that is really crazy right now, I don't know why you'd want to remove the ceiling over on that side, but that does help with some of the fixes, or some of the glitches or floating floor pieces. So if you have any issues, feel free to hit me up. I've probably built like 20 of these now, trying to figure out all of the different ways that it could possibly go wrong. So, as I said, my life could be a show entitled Technical Difficulties, but have fun with it. You see, this one I left the top floor half open, so there's like this huge lofted area where you could do like a reading nook, or like a library, or if you wanted to just place the bedroom up there. This is where I use that trick where I put the fencing on this foundation piece, or on the platform piece, instead of on the second floor. And then I can place bedrooms and such over here. And I just played with all of the different levels that you can now use with the platform tool, and I think it's super fun. Just to give you guys an example of some of the different things that you can do with these spiral staircases, I asked two of my friends, MysticMagickDreamer and Aria Fae, to create some little houses for me that use the spiral staircase. This one is by my friend Mystic. She did an amazing job, and this was a huge day for her because she also just made affiliate on Twitch. You guys should absolutely check her out. She's a ton of fun to hang out with, and I love her. So I only gave her a few hours to be able to use these stairs in a way that was different from what I was doing, so you can see like how they work in different builds. And this is what she created in those 2 hours. Tons of glass, very modern looking. As we go down, she used the stairs as like a centerpiece in the middle of the second floor. She's got a bedroom over here, a cute little bathroom. And then when you go down, the stairs lead you down and around to this little sitting and growing area. She's got a little mixer table. Her living room is at the base level right where you walk in the door. And she's got a kitchen off to the back here. I think that she did an amazing job, and we're just gonna look and see my little sim, who is very uncomfortable and has to use the restroom. Let's go and let her use the restroom to see that these stairs are completely... Oops, something went wrong. Let's see where she went wrong. I definitely walked her through like every step of the process here. Oh, she used stairs that I didn't have in my game. That's what it was. No big deal. We're just gonna throw down some stairs really quick. How did she have these stairs in here? Or perhaps there was an extra platform piece? That's fine. We're just gonna throw down some stairs really quick. That's the one thing you really gotta look out for when it comes to using these. So now let's make sure that she can get up. There she goes. Okay. And now she's gonna go and use the restroom because the spiral staircase should be 100% functional. Ah, absolutely perfect. Ooh, that's a little risque. But now we're gonna check out another build. This build was done by my very good friend Aria Fae, whom I adore. I mean, look at how amazing this is, and I literally gave her like 2 hours to do it in. But I walked her through the process of creating the spiral staircases for herself, and she's created this amazing loft where the kitchen is tucked down onto the base floor level. You've got your entryway here. This amazing living room. How did she do this in like 2 hours? And your little bathroom off to the side here. This is just so cute. And just so that we can see, take my sim and let her go to bed. Because everything was all play tested before she sent it to me. It all works. A very functional and adorable spiral staircase by Aria Fae. You should check out her YouTube and her on Twitter because she's very supportive and amazing. And her YouTube channel is full of great content. Well, that is it for today. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial and that you have found it very informative. I know that there was so many comments on my previous videos on all the issues that I was having, but as you can see, I have sorted them all out to make functioning spiral staircases. I hope that all of you have a wonderful day, like the best day ever. 1 out of a billion. The score is obviously a billion because it's the best day ever. I love you and I will talk to you all later. Bye!